Hello, and welcome to another Rangaroo cast, me Rangaroo, and today we're doing a 1v1 on Paddyfield. So on the right hand side in blue, playing as Blue 4, we got P-Bat, and on the left hand side in red, also playing as Blue 4, we got ourselves Bacon. So we're going to speed things up and get things going. Both sides are playing Israeli decks, which I don't exactly think is all that kosher Israel on Israel, but hey, away we go. It does beat scene the Yugoslav meta at the moment. As both sides prepare their forces, and away we go. Slow us down to the good old ×2 speed. And yeah, just both sides off. No helicopter assault, of course, because Israel is definitely a ground nation. And a lot of funny names, of course. And yeah, red guy, Mr. Bacon, going a bit heavy in Bravo. Most of his forces going there, sending just some recon up top into Foxtrot. While P-Bat is sending, most of his stuff down into Bravo too, and flanking around with some recon and AA, and some infantry. But yeah, Bacon getting most of his units deployed, going to be moving the Roviats and Merc 90s into Gove. We already have the Magland squad in position, ready to go. And we've got Titaniums holding the road areas. And that is a lot of infantry from P-Bat, a lot of Roviats, which aren't as good as Titanim, however you bloody call them, but they do outnumber them by quite a bit. And the Magland, of course, knocking out anything that it sees. Just that insanely fast missile. Really, really bloody scary to go up against. And the Roviats are going to be making their way down the hill. Getting completely barraged by the Elders. And it does seem like Bacon's going to be going for a play in Gove, which is a bit of a risky play, I have to say. It's hard to get into his side of the town, especially when you're getting shot at by his side here. Really good position here from P-Bat. Trying to stop Bacon from assaulting with his Merc 2s, Maglands, and his own Merc 2s in position. And I want to say he has a defensive advantage. Just as it's back and forth across forest lines here. And Roviat's moving up, completely outnumbering the Titaniums. And I do think P-Bat is going to gain control of Bravo easy peasy, like, just with his overwhelming amount of forces. We've got a lot of reinforcements from Bacon to try and stop it. We do have the tank down here. What the hell is this? I believe it's just a Centurion? Yeah, just a 40-point Centurion. Nothing too crazy. You usually see the Macbeth 7 being used as a cheap Israeli tank, but hey, it works too. And Bacon is trying to make his way across the open to get into that very important town area. The Roviats show completely exposed in the open. The Elders doing their thing. And P-Bat kind of holding on to his forest in Bravo as Bacon is gearing up for counter assault with a lot of infantry. And this match has definitely just been a lot of infantry. Now I'm just looking, neither side really has that much AA, so, you know, maybe a few of those Kernasses being brought up. Here we go, got Baz, which is an interceptor. And there's nothing really to intercept right now. I haven't even seen P-Bat get a plane, so I think that's a little bit, well, it's a bit preemptive. But it's better to have a plane and not need it and getting completely destroyed from the air, so I will give him that. And Bacon is slowly making his way back into Bravo. And we've got the Macmat. Is that a Macmat? No, he's just using the standard mortars of all things. An interesting choice. And yeah, this is a pretty standard Paddyfield fight over the middle. Both middle areas being contested. You know, because P-Bat has managed to sneak his way into Foxtrot, he does have map control. Really good map control, I have to say. End up with some Centurions shooting at the infantry. Mercury of infantry also being brought up. And there we go, Barak 2. Another Israeli interceptors. Both sides have their planes. Neither of them wants them to go and fight. I honestly think the Baz would win in a fight because it is at elite status. Which, in terms of air-to-air combat, veterancy is king. Absolute king. There we go, they got the Megat 6 being brought up. And I do think Bacon is going to be able to retake his. He's getting more reinforcements into the Gulf area. I keep forgetting the bloody sector names. I've been doing this for a while. I still don't even know all these names from heart. Kind of annoying. But anyway, P-Bass, he's sneaking up on the top-hand side into the factory. I think it's VHR a bit outnumbered, Joe, so... yeah, going to go down. Here we are, spotted the Maglands. And Bacon is just making his way through. Making bacon, some could say. And even though he's going to have the bottom hand of Bravo under control, he still wants to try and get into his top hand sector because this, you know, P-Back can just put EV here, Bacon over here, and it's just neutralized. And he still needs to clear up this assault or his defensive force up top in Foxtrot. They're just kind of bombing around, being a pain in the butt. And definitely need to get evicted. Really got the CV ready to be brought up from Bacon. He may want to just get it in there now. There we go. He probably just forgot about it. And it's going to be very important because that's going to give him the +1 point advantage. And it's always about those conquest points to win the match. So this is going to be forced on P-Bat to spend 100 points, roughly 100, to get a CV in either Gulf or Foxtrot. And it's going to be a bit risky putting either in both. Over here, it's probably just going to get sniped by Maglands. You could probably sneak it up here too, but once again, it could still get sniped by Maglands. I guess into whole Foxtrot, the enemy sector is actually the safer bet, funnily enough. Or heck, just put into Bravo and neutralize the point. You have a lot of options. You've got a CNAP being brought up. Definitely a good idea in case any planes be, or you know, interceptor tries and gets their hand on the Barak too. And we got Rios and Bacon, which are just the cheap logistics trucks, yeah, not even using the Hemets. And I honestly want to say you pretty much want to use the Oskos, the Hemets. Oh, there we go, Kernat's being brought up. Definitely going to help out. Is it going to get out? It is. Baz also being brought up too. The other Baz does get shot down. But as I was saying, it's honestly best to get the bigger supply trucks, because bang for your buck, you end up getting more money for it. Yo, the smaller supply trucks, funnily enough, do resupply faster, but at the same time they hold less, so kind of a double-edged sword. We got Roby at 90s moving through, but I think he definitely underestimated how much is in this forest. Mercury B, Mercury A, Shock Infantry, Maglands. Means it's a rather scary force right here. Kernat's dropping in the bombs. And that one is also going to get out. And goddamn, the Kernat is such a bloody good bomber plane. Like, that thing completely wipes a lot of ground units just off the map easily. And it's also a pretty good plane by itself. And reasonably priced, so it's kind of got everything going for it. And P-Bat's backup force for the assault into the Redfall Forest. Kind of getting chewed up out in the open. Not in the best position here. You do have a Merc freebie here from P-Bat, but he's a bit outmerked. And it's going to be really in Bacon's best interest if he can get into his little tree line here. He can definitely stop a lot of these reinforcements being brought up. And Maglan is only a one missile after Oskos. It's going to be a bit dangerous to try and resupply it right now, so this Maglan is kind of useless at the moment. Bat's being brought up, gets shot down. Make a bet, doing what it does best. But the Kernat's being brought in too. And that also gets shot down. Good AA net. CNAV definitely helping out in shooting down those nasty planes. So even just having one radar AA piece makes a big difference. Or one big missile piece, I should say. Especially in 1v1s where you don't have to worry about, you know, a low troll train of half a dozen planes coming at you. It's a bit hard to buy planes in 1v1. Unless you get those really cheap like MiG-15s or Skyhawks. But anyway, we're pretty much halfway through the match. And Bacon is in the lead by just 15 points. Now he's gaining that plus run. Does have Foxtrot under his control. And that's going to force P-Bat now to buy another CV to probably neutralize Foxtrot. So even though P-Bat does have map advantage, he's just losing on those points. You know, there's still a lot of time left. It's not that much points to catch up onto. He just needs to start getting some goddamn CVs. At the same time, P-Bat is losing slow but surely control of Gove. His tree line now in control of Bacon with just a few recon guys and of course those important Maglands. And the Maglands here are just going to completely destroy anything that comes down this road. And, well, that's probably going to force P-Bat to buy his reinforcements. Most of his reinforcements are coming from this bridge. And it's round 5. Moving up again, completely murked here. And forced to fall back. We've got the smokes trying to cover the Maglands. Stopping them from shooting. No, they can't shoot to begin with because they're out of ammo. And now would be the perfect time for Bacon to move up and capture the town. It's only 5 Maglands. The forces here are blocked. You do have reinforcements being brought up. A lot of infantry here. And there we go, smoke as well. And I have to commend both sides for using a lot of smoke, as, you know, smoke in a good player's hand can make an absolute difference. As a Kernat's bombing run, hitting the Merc 2, doing a bit of damage. The Roviats slowly but surely making their way into the town, taking a few niggles here. But I think they are going to be able to make it into the sector. Come on. Any day now. You kind of go in the wrong way. You need to go up, not left. And all P-Bat might just beat him to the punch. And those Roviats are going to fight. Definitely outnumbered. Not going to go auto Ralph them now. This is the rest of the smoke. Covers the forces. And because he's kind of smoked, the town is fire support can't exactly help out. You got the Megat 7 as well. Getting some good snipes on the Zeldas and Roviats as they move up through. Now, if they look down bottom, we've got a counter-attack from P-Bat with Mercs, Roviats. I'm saying those two words a lot in this match, actually. But anyway, it's a big force of infantry and tanks attacking downhill. And they are completely wiping the floor of Bacon's infantry. And this is going to be very good for P-Bat. If he can knock out CV here, yes, it's going to give him some point advantage. And that's going to force Bacon to maybe, you know, relocate some of his forces to deal with his bottom hand. So okay, go bind some infantry to come down bottom instead of up top. Kernat's 2000, which is the seaplane. They got 2 cards of interceptors there from P-Bat. But still, the attack over the open ground not going around those Roviats. Just getting picked apart. They just don't have enough fire support on standby here. I'm guessing he is a bit cautious moving his tanks out in the open and not wanting him to get sniped by possible Magland threats. And there you go, the Maglands in town finally getting resupplied. And P-Bat's completely moving through as the Habaks are forced to retreat. But they are getting snagged in the back by the Roviats. I think they're barely going to get out of there, though, just by the skin of their teeth. Good thing he actually moves it and keep it alive. It's always better. Oh, Never mind. Never mind. So close, yet so far. I think we've got clusters. No, not clusters. This is standard rocket arty. The Mar 290, which is the heavy tube one. Hardly see these guys being used. I mean, it was a big missiles that they shoot it. It seems like they should shoot down planes, but nah. Shooting down infantry is their game. Now I'm guessing P-Bat may be thinking of attacking into Charlie, and most of the time attacking into Charlie isn't exactly a good idea. It's very hard to pull off, I know from experience. He does have Goph completely under control of Maglands here, in a very good position, not to kill, but to at least get some eyes on. And if P-Bat can get the CV into Goph, that's going to be a +2, and I think if he does that, he's pretty much going to win the match. And it seems so, he still has forces in Foxtrot. As the infantry move into Charlie. A few skirmishes in the forest, nothing too crazy. Magland's been deployed, so I do have the Magland off. I'm guessing he's aiming for the right target. Barak and Barak going at it. And the Barak does get shot down. Colonel 2000, I think, getting the kill here. We got mortars trying to hit the Rubias, and this is always what happens. You try and get into his forest, but attacking through it's a pain because enemy infantry reinforcements coming fast. And then you got to cross like 300 meters again to the town. And that's also a pain in the ass to do because you can just get shot off from every angle. But the big thing is P-Bat is gaining the +2 point advantage. And he is gaining it fast. And now he's just going to be doing an assault from Goph into Charlie, it seems. Moving this with Mercury B to give fire support. And there we go, we got the Tsunami in position. We've got the fire support, they're going to be able to deal with the Roviach and get into the town, which is the over-important part. As we get to the last minute or so of this match. And damn, that's a really good rate to attack into Charlie, I have to say. Especially if you can sneak it through here. I mean, it worked well because there's nothing around here to shoot them as they moved across the open. But because of that flank, he's going to be able to snipe the CV, it seems, in Charlie. Oh, no, never mind. Just lose line of sight. But anyway, this is pretty much going to be a victory for P-Bat. And there we go, kill advantage, good god. Jesus Christ, that's a 2,000 kill advantage, that is big. And he was even a lower rank too, if you really take rank into matter, I know, yeah. And pretty standard match. I haven't really seen an Israel in quite a while, I will admit. That's not the standard part, but it's just a back and forth in the middle. I think Bacon maybe could have tried to attack through Bravo into Alpha through the bottom lane, because attacking into Goph didn't work out for him because he still had enemy forces in Foxtrot, yet were shooting him as he tried to get into Goph. If he wanted to successfully attack Outpoint, he needed to deal with the enemy forces in Foxtrot first, attack through the town, the little forest that they were in, and use that forest to jump into the town instead of trying to go across a kilometer open gap. Because he saw every time he did it, the infantry just got ripped to shreds by all the tanks in the Foxtrot forest. And that's what really lost him the match, because he didn't have that forest under his control. And yeah, good play from P-Bat here. And I'm going to leave it off at, yeah, this has been another Rangru cast. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as usual, please just take it easy.